Unreal Strongest Cheap Fragrances starts with the Azzaro Wild Mint. In this video, I'm going to show you 12 to 14 different fragrances. And I'm going to tell you what they smell like, how long they last, and approximately all of them will be very, very affordable. We start with the Azzaro Wild Mint, which came out in 2019. By the way, if you would like to support your channel, you can become a member for $14.95, and you'll get one free scent sprayer, over 140 sprays, almost a month's worth. Or pick over 250 different fragrances. Or you can become a member in the top tier and get 3 of them for $34.95. We only have 10 members. Will you be number 11? Back to the fragrance. It's called Azzaro Wild Mint. It's very simple, minimalistic. You've got mint. You've got patchouli and the calypsone molecule. The calypsone molecule gives it a fresh, like oceanic vibe. It's floral, meant to add a powdery, velvety nuance to it. All that's combined. You know what mint smells like when you maybe have mint in your salad and things like that. And then the patchouli, it's all these green notes combined together. And oh yeah, the thing lasts 11 hours. It smells really good. Borderline beast mode or beast mode. I don't know the definition yet, but we could just say it's right on the edge. Someone said it smelled like Terry Mugler's Crypto Mint. Next up, we have the hidden gem of the day. The hidden gem of the day. If you are my nephew, this is not for you. This hidden gem is from 1966. It's called Aramis, a grassy green cinnamon fragrance with a massive leather note. It's very old school, very gentlemanly, and very, very strong. One spray will blow out a room maybe. It's a beast mode. This is a beast mode fragrance found for 25 bucks. I found this tester bottle without the cap. It came with this plastic cap. I don't know, it was like 15 bucks on eBay. Man, you get 9 hours longevity. The thing about this is the scent trail. It just lingers. Some dudes say if they're 20, they like to wear it when they're lying around and in their house, maybe when they got a cold or something, because then you can't smell it. But most men, there's a cult following for this, and they bow down and respect it because it's like what the rich dudes used to wear in the 60s, man. Don't forget to subscribe to smell better for less. Azzaro Amber Fever is next. Why do I like to talk about these Azzaros? Because they're all $30 average price, $35 the highest. This is called YSL Tuxedo, $350. Oh yeah, baby. Expensive spray, right? Or you can spray this on. It smells almost identical to it. You can even tell by looking at the colors of the juice. Look at that. Insane. It's simple. You got clary sage, cacao, and amber. And it's famous, similar scent to that YSL. Next up, we have a fragrance from Rigaldo Zegna called Forte. It came out in 2010. This is a very interesting fragrance. When you read the notes, you will think to yourself, oh, it's like some boozy, leathery tobacco thing because it's got honey and tobacco listed on one of the blogs as the notes. But then when you spray it, it's a fresh smell. You've got lots of citruses in it. I would call this very expensive smelling. It lasts 7 hours. It's got a little spice, got a touch of honey, and it does have that hint of tobacco, but it's not prominent. A similar scent to this is called Chrome Pure. Have you ever smelled that? Or another scent, kind of-ish, is Armani Code. This is $28. Should you blind buy it? Maybe if you want something that's maintenance. It's good for maintenance for when you're going to work and you don't want to waste your good stuff and it doesn't offend anyone. If you don't have $28 and you want something cheap, I mean, Pitbull is 11 bucks, has some similar notes to this, but don't buy Pitbull. To sum it up, the value proposition for this item is outstanding because you can wear it anytime, anywhere. It does last borderline long lasting at 7 hours. It doesn't project so much. It doesn't offend anyone. It's mass appealing. Whether it will garner you compliments, that's up to you. With this type of fragrance, you have to have an attitude and kind of a dress. Whereas some other fragrances, like some that are coming up towards the end of the list, because this list is presented from good to great, you can have any kind of attitude you want and dress any way you want, and you'll get compliments. I'll give you a hint. This is one of them. Next up, I just want to show you real quick Rihanna Rogue Man. You could spray this on your shirt at 5 a.m. It'll be on your shirt on the next Wednesday. That's how long it lasts. It's a hidden gem. They made it in 2014. They don't make it anymore. It's just a quick announcement. Next up on the list is Calvin Klein Eternity, but not the one from the 80s. This is the one from 2019. It's the Eau de Parfum version. You got apple, sage, and oceanic notes, which is apple, fresh cut green apple, and oceanic notes is like fresh air notes. And sage helps promote sleep, so when you wear this, it calms you down. It does smell like the old one, but it's different. You also have cypress, leather, orris root. What is orris root? It's the root of an iris. You know, iris is found in Homme and things like that. Also, orris root stimulates appetite and digestion, so it kind of helps you lose weight too. This has a lot of similar notes to Acqua di Parma's Colonia Club. Compared to 1989's Eternity, it's completely different. Eau de Parfum starts with apple. Regular starts with mandarin, so apple versus like an orange note. The middle of Eau de Parfum has geranium and lavender, just as the Eau de Toilette from the 80s does, and the Eau de Parfum uses nutmeg. The regular one uses basil and mint. Cypress is throughout the Eau de Parfum, as well as sensual leather. The Eau de Toilette is sandalwood and rosewood. Both are classified as aromatic fougere. One came out in 1989, this one in 2019, so it's a much more modern fragrance. The Eau de Parfum, in a nutshell, is more fresh and spicy, where the other one is more green and citrus. Pierre Dinard created both of them. Next up on the list is a lovely fragrance by Torre Ferragamo. It's called Acqua Essenziale Blu. If Dylan Blue and Chanel Blue had sex and had a baby, out comes Acqua Essenziale Blu. To give you an idea of what it smells like, a superb fragrance found right around $30 by Salvatore Ferragamo. Very nice heavy bottle. Nice blue colored liquid. Up you have Dior Sauvage, but that's not on the list, so I picked this one because it is a serious, strong, cheap fragrance coming in just under $40. Huge projection, huge scent trail, and it smells 99.9% just like Sauvage. It's called Afnan Modest Un. Highly recommend this on this list. Next up, you have something by Dunhill. It's called Icon Elite. Came out 2016. It's a very strong, smoky, woody scent with a magnetic cap. Maybe you're familiar with the old school Dunhill 2015, the silver bottle. This is just like it, but it's called the Elite version. It smells like neroli, which is kind of like a citrus orange, and it's a smoky, woody scent built for the night with a huge scent trail with this thing. Moving up this list, we're getting better and better. And here's a fragrance I just found. It wasn't even going to be on this list. It's just sitting here. It costs like, I don't know, 18 bucks. Exciting Oud Touch. It's just called Exciting Oud Touch by Venizia. You can find it on discount sites in the United States. It smells awesome. If you want oud, this is a serious fragrance for the price and the longevity. Beast mode for the price. Get Exciting Oud Touch. It's only like 20 bucks. It's 1 million lucky. The price now for this is right around $50. You kind of have to do a search for it, but it's well worth it. Why? One shot, 8 hours. 2 shots all day long. This is the kind of fragrance you don't need to be dressed up. If you are dressed up, this kind of fragrance is magical, and you will get compliments, and you won't be realizing it because you're in the elevator of a hotel 8 hours after you applied it, and people are going, wow, what is this guy wearing? It's that kind of fragrance. If you're in close quarters and you sprayed this on early in the morning and it's after 5 even, like I said, if you got into an elevator, you are going to still get noticed. It's a remarkable fragrance called 1 Million Lucky, and maybe it says lucky because you will get lucky. Basically, it dries down to a woody honey scent, kind of a sugared wood fragrance. Maybe it's similar to 1 Million, but maybe not as sweet as 1 Million. It's a little bit different in some way. 1 Million's more well blended, more mass appealing. This one's kind of more clubbing like. Longevity is outstanding. Next up, we have this fragrance called Gurlain L'Homme Idéal. The first one was released in 2014. This one's 2016. If you don't know, they also have a cologne version, which was 2015. This one spotlights the almond note covered in leather and vanilla. How delicious and sexy and long-lasting. This lasts all day long, dries down good. And look, you see how the fragrance is so empty and all the others are full? Because I demolished this fragrance. That's how you can secretly tell which ones I'm actually really wearing on the daily. And this is one of them. Next fragrance I wanted to tell you about really quick also is called Uomo Ferragamo Signature, and I used to pronounce it Uomo because it's U-O-M-O, but it's pronounced Uomo. It's an oriental leather fragrance. with tonka bean and coffee. The base, it's also created by famous Alberto Morillas. You know who he creates fragrances for, Mr. Jeremy Fragrance as well. If you've ever heard of him, he's a famous blogger. This is an eau de parfum concentration that can last upwards of 10 hours. It's mass appealing. The projection is really good on this, 3 feet or more. Its similar scent to this is the regular Uomo, which is a tiramisu scent, or Halloween Man X. This is $95 at department stores, but found as a tester for $24 all over the internet, or you might find it at discount sites for about $35, $40 for getting compliments, and it's long lasting, and it's really good for this type of weather here in 2020. It's called Hugo Boss The Scent Intense. Hugo Boss The Scent Intense. Pick this one up, $35. Has some seducing notes with ginger, an exotic note called Maninka fruit. Maninka fruit is said to be an aphrodisiac. That's why I like this. It's also fun and easy to wear. It's kind of a boozy scent too. If you'd like to watch this video here, it's packed with information. I'm gonna meet you over there.